Welcome back. Every supply and demand graph features a humble little dot in the middle. Let's call it equilibrium. And in this video, we're going to explore equilibrium and how a free market maximizes the gains from trade. We showed in an earlier video that at any price above the equilibrium price, there's a surplus, and the incentives of sellers pushes the price down. And at any price below the equilibrium price, there's a shortage, and the incentives of buyers pushes the price up. As a result, the equilibrium price is the only stable price. We're now going to use a similar exercise to show how the equilibrium quantity is the only stable quantity. And this will help us to understand how a free market maximizes the gains from trade. Suppose that the market quantity was less than the equilibrium quantity. Say here, at 10 million barrels of oil per day. At that quantity, notice that buyers are willing to pay about $41 for one more barrel of oil. But at that quantity, sellers are willing to sell the next barrel of oil for just $6. So these buyers and sellers, they've got a strong incentive to make a trade, as the gains from trade is approximately $35. In fact, so long as the price the buyers are willing to pay for the next barrel, which is read off the demand curve, exceeds the price the suppliers are willing to sell the next barrel of oil for, read off the supply curve, there are gains to be had from trade, and thus incentives to trade more. In fact, buyers and sellers will continue trading until there are no more gains from trade, which means the buyers and sellers will continue to trade more units until the price at which buyers are willing to buy just equals the price at which sellers are willing to sell. The quantity at that price is the equilibrium quantity. What about if the market quantity was more than the equilibrium quantity? Say here, at 40 million barrels of oil per day. Notice now that suppliers are willing to sell that last barrel of oil, the 40 millionth barrel, for $40. That means they require at least $40 to stay in business and cover their costs from producing that barrel of oil.